¿cómo estás? Soy Lulu y en el video de hoy vamos a hablar sobre la diferencia entre una, unos y unas en español. In today's video we're going to talk about these 4 words that are very common and important in Spanish. We already talked about feminine and masculine words, about how to form the plural in Spanish, and about the definite articles. Those 3 videos are going to help you to understand this video so much better. So if you want to know when to use these words and how to use them, let's start. First thing you should know about these words is that una, unos, and unas are indefinite articles in Spanish. Okay, we talked before about definite articles, but these ones are indefinite articles. And in English, these ones are a, and some. For example, when you say a house, right? Or when the next word starts with a vowel and you say an elephant, right? Or some when you have plural nouns, a noun that is in plural, for example, some elephants. See, so these are the same than in Spanish, una, unos, unas. The difference between these ones and the ones that we saw in the last video is that these ones are indefinite, and that means that are not specific. They are not so clear and they don't tell us exactly about what specific thing we're talking about. Por ejemplo, it is different to say the elephants. The elephants, it refers to those elephants, right? Like we know about which elephants we're talking about. But when I say some elephants, I'm not referring to the ones that you know or the ones that I know. I'm referring to some elephants in the world, right? It's not really specific. And that is why the name indefinite, because it is not specific. The same that happens in English happens in Spanish. Definite articles are the ones that tell us exactly about who we're talking about, and indefinite are not so clear, okay? But something characteristic about articles in Spanish is that they reflect the gender of the noun. That means if the gender is feminine or masculine, the article is going to tell us, and also the number. If the noun is in plural or singular, the article also tells us that. See? So the articles change depending if the noun is singular, plural, feminine, or masculine. A big difference to English because this doesn't happen. Okay, but in Spanish, when we're talking about articles, they change based on the nouns. That is why the gender of the words is very important in Spanish. But now to see them better, I have here in the table the 4 articles. Okay? First, on the top left, I have un. Un, it's used with singular and masculine nouns. Masculino, singular, un. Por ejemplo, un libro, a book. ¿Sí? Un libro. Libro, it's a masculine word and singular. So that is why we use un. Then also singular, but this time feminine. When we're referring to feminine nouns, we use una. Una. Por ejemplo, una casa. Casa, it's a feminine word and it is in this time singular. That is why we say una casa. Then in the plural of masculine, we have unos. Unos, it's used with masculine nouns that are in plural. For example, unos libros, some books. Unos libros. Then we have the feminine for plural, that is unas. Unas. Por ejemplo, unas casas. Unas casas. Used for feminine plural nouns. Now more examples. First we have masculine singular words. Por ejemplo, un árbol. Un árbol, a tree. Second one, un maestro. Un maestro, a teacher. And the last one, un carro. A car. Un carro. And the plural of these are unos árboles. Unos árboles. Unos maestros. Unos maestros. Unos carros. Unos carros. And now the feminine examples. Una escuela. A school. Una escuela. Una puerta. Una puerta. A door. Okay? Or una mujer. A woman. Una mujer. And in plural, also feminine, unas escuelas. Unas escuelas. Some schools. Unas puertas. Unas puertas. Unas mujeres. Unas mujeres. So now when to use these indefinite articles. I told you in English the translation of these ones can be a, an, or some. And anytime that you want to use these articles, you can translate them as un, una, unos, or unas, always making sure to use the correct for each noun. But most of the times are the same. If you use them in English, you use them in Spanish. There is only one important exception, and that is when we're talking about professions. Because in Spanish, indefinite articles are not used when referring to professions. ¿Sí? So, por ejemplo, when you say Enrique is a musician, you use the article a. But in Spanish, we don't use any type of article. We only say Enrique es músico. Otro ejemplo, Ana is a lawyer. You say the article a, but in español, we only say Ana es abogada. The same if I want to say, for example, I am a teacher, I'm only gonna say I am teacher. Soy maestra. Yo soy maestra. See, without any type of article. Es hora de la tarea. It is time of the homework. And here I have some words, and I want you to help me writing the correct article with each noun. Okay, so here we have niño. So here you can write the article in the comments, like the article and the niño. Then we have ciudades, canción, gata, casa, and flor. Tell me which article goes with each word. Let me know in the comments. Pero bueno, that was it for today's video. I hope it was useful, but still, if you have questions, please let me know in the comments and I will answer all of them. Eso fue todo por el video de hoy. Espero fue útil y si te gustó, me ayudarías muchísimo si le das like y te suscribes al canal. Y sin más, nos vemos en un próximo video. ¡Adiós!